young by the looks of it. And they have continued at every cut since then. So I've actually lost count of how many fossil ceremonies there have been. Fossil of the Day is given every evening. This year it will be a little later, around 6:30 p.m. This is part of the general pushback on climate change, and also the pushback to allow delegates to get back from the Moon Palace to receive their fossil, if they're bold enough to receive it. So they are given to the country or group of countries that have done the most in the last 24 hours to block progress towards a fair, ambitious and binding climate change agreement. They are awarded by Climate Action Network International and voted on every day at 2 p.m. at the Cannes Daily Meeting. So if any country has been particularly bad this afternoon, it will have to wait for its fossil till tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. when we expect to see all of you here again and all your friends for another extraordinary fossil ceremony. I will now hand you over to Heather to lead you in the fossil anthem, for which the words are clearly displayed up here for you to sing along. Thank you to the lovely Heather.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having a bad day. Sorry. So, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I'm going through kind of a tough breakup. I know this isn't really the place to talk about it, but I will. See, I've been in a relationship for a while. I'll tell you the whole story. I've been in a relationship for a while, for more than 10 years, and everything was going really well. We thought it was going to last forever, and then today. So when we first got together, it was magic. It was incredible. And we thought we could do anything. We thought we could save the world. And we both had a pretty rough past. We had both been consuming pretty heavily for about 100 years. But we were going to change. We were ready. We were ready to start a new chapter. And we talked a lot. We made a lot of promises. This was going to be different. We were going to turn over a new leaf. And we were ready. We were ready to make a big difference. And though we had differences, we were finally talking about these things, and everything was working out. And then one morning, and we were just sitting, just like every other day, and things started going bad. And looking back now, I realize relationships take work. They take a lot of work. And then one day, we were sitting just like every other day in plenary. And she handed me a note, and we tried to make things work. We really did. I mean, okay, and I won't say we were cheating, but we were both pretty heavy into clean development mechanisms, and so there were these things that just weren't working out, and then I got this note. And it tells me, drum roll please, Japan will not inscribe its targets under the KP on any conditions or under any circumstances. I was floored. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Japan wins the first place fossil of the day. When leadership is needed most, the home country of the Kyoto Protocol made a destructive statement in the AWGKP plenary yesterday. It factually rejected the second commitment period of the Kyoto Protocol by saying, Japan will not inscribe its targets under the KP on any conditions or under any circumstances. Preferring a single treaty approach is one thing, but aggressively denying the future of Kyoto in open plenary is another. The statement upset many parties and created an unconstructive atmosphere for the negotiations. This COP was supposed to be the place to rebuild trust among parties. Japan's move is most unwelcome. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the Fossil of the Day presentation. Fossil time has been changed. We'll now be presenting every day at 6:30. So hopefully it gives more time for people to get here from the Moon Palace. Thank you very much, and one more time, let's have the Fossil of the Day song. Everybody, please join us in singing.